Good morning, my dear students. Today in community health nursing 7th unit we are going to see women empowerment. It is very important question. Now we will see what is women empowerment, why women empowerment is much important. Okay, what the government they are doing to empower the women's. Okay, empowerment. Women empowerment means strengthening the women's power. Okay, women empowerment means strengthening the women's power or strengthening the women's capacity. Okay, how we can empower the women's? Okay, by avoiding the discrimination. Okay, women empowerment means strengthening the women's capacity or power by avoiding the gender discrimination. Okay, we should not discriminate the women's. We have to give the equal rights for the men and women's. Then only we can strengthen the women's power and capacity. Okay, next we will see what are all the problems the women's faced by the society. What are all the problems they are getting each and every day from the society or the family or the community. First one is domestic violence. Okay, domestic violence, it is mostly happen in the home settings, family, physical abuse. Okay, domestic violence mostly happening in the home settings, maybe from the family settings or by the husband or father. This is domestic violence. Next one is acid throwing. Okay, nowadays it was reduced, but previously it is more common in Tamil Nadu. Acid throwing. Next one is dowry. Next one is female infanticide. Okay, before 10 years back or 5 years back, female infanticide more common in the Dharmaburi district. Thus, they think that women's they will not take care of the family. The girl child they will not care of the family. After marriage, she will go to some other house. So they don't like the female child. So they have gone for the female infanticide. Female infanticide means killing the female child in the womb itself. Next one is rape. Another one is sexual harassment. Sexual harassment, that is sexual abuse. Maybe in the working places or maybe in the home setting also the women are facing that sexual harassment. Next one is trafficking. Through that online they are getting the problems. These is the problems faced by the women in the society. Okay, female infanticide, trafficking, sexual harassment, domestic violence and dowry. This is the problems faced by the women in the society. Next we will see that how we can empower the women. How we can empower the women. First we have seen what is women empowerment, what are all the problems the women are facing in the society. Now we will see how to empower the women. First one is how to eradicate the dowry system. We have to eradicate this dowry system. For that the Indian government they have started the Indian Dowry Act, Indian Marriage Act. If anybody asking dowry for marriage, they will get the penalty and imprisonment. The women can put the case against the person who is asking dowry. Through that they have reduced the dowry system. Nowadays the dowry system was reduced. I think some districts, some places only they following that one. Okay, because of dowry, that women's mortality rate was reduced. Before 10 years back or 5 years back, dowry system is very common in all the state, all the district. Because of Indian Dowry Act and Marriage Act, the dowry system was reduced. That in women mortality rate was reduced. Okay, they have to think the women's, they are working for the family, 24 hours working for the family. Why we have to get the money like that? The gents or the family members, they have to think, then only they can reduce. Not only by the government, each and every citizen, they have to think about the dowry system. It is not good for or fair for our country. Next one is microcredit. Microcredit means the government, they have to give some finance assistance for starting the small work to stand with their own capacity. Our Indian government, mostly our Tamil Nadu government, they have initiated, they have doing well work, well initiation to provide the finance assistance for the Mahila Mandal groups to start small industries, graft work. Each and every district, each and every villages, some Mahila Mandal group is there. For that Mahila Mandal group, the Indian government, mostly Tamil Nadu government, they are giving them much assistance, finance assistance to start the work for the women's. Next one is women and economy. Women and economy means nowadays in family, one person earning is not enough for running the family. Both of them, they have to go for the job. So that family members, they have to encourage, they have to identify the women's capacity, interest, and motivate them to go for the job or start the new job to improve the economy. Another one is globalization. Globalization, because of globalization, what is happening? They are mostly concentrating that gender discrimination. Okay, because of gender discrimination, the women are not coming up. The each and every family, they are asking that we need male child like that. They don't like that female child before that. Nowadays, everyone liking the girl child. Okay. Next one is men and agriculture. We have to encourage the women to participate in the agriculture work also. Then women and industry. Okay, women are having power, physical power and mental power than the men to control all the stressors and manage the family as well as the industry than the man. So we have to encourage the women to come up to participate all the work. Next one is social empowerment of women. Education for women, it is very important. Education, it is very important for the women. Okay, one male person having the education, that is good for the family. One female person educated means it is good for the society. They can take care of the family as well as they take care of the society also. For encouraging the women education, the Indian government, the Tamil Nadu government, they are giving more schemes. If they are having only female child, they are giving the first graduate scheme, and if the family not having that girl not having the father, widow's pension scheme they are giving for the educating the people. If they are having only 2 girl child, if they are adapted family planning, For each girl child they are giving the 50,000 for the education. Then another one is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, SSA account, that is Selva Magal Semipu Thitam. Okay, that also for the women's education. That scheme is very good for the female child. Okay, so many schemes that government they are giving for the women's education. As a community health nurse, we should know what all the scheme is there, and we have to educate the community to improve the women's education. And next, another one is health care for the women. Okay, each and every primary health center, each and every maternity health center, mainly they are concentrating the women's. And another one special thing, that Tamil Nadu government they are taking more initiation to improve the women's status. For that they are concentrating the adolescent health. From the school itself they are giving the healthcare facilities for the women. For example, they are giving the even sanitary napkin also for the adolescent girls in the school to prevent the reproductive problems. And they are providing the iron and folic acid supplements to prevent the anemia. And for women's health they are giving the maternal benefit scheme, that Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy maternal benefit scheme, to prevent the maternal mortality rate. These are all the benefits they are, health benefits they are giving for strengthening the women's health. Next one is nutrition of women. It is also very good in our Tamil Nadu. Through the ICDS center, they are giving the nutrition ball for the antenatal mother to prevent the anemia, to prevent the child malnutrition. Okay, another one is water and sanitation. It is very important. It is through that water plant they are giving the proper water and sanitation. Sanitary measures also the government taking for the women's. Another one is political empowerment. Okay, all the parties they are giving seat for the women to get vote for the good vote for the particular parties. Okay, before and all that women they will not come out, but now they are flying all over the country, all over the world, because women having much power to handle all the situation. Next one is cultural empowerment of women. It is very important. We have to educate the public. We should not discriminate the women because of culture. Some culture they will not send the women out. Some customs they will not send the women to the job. Women's having some interest, some ideas, some feelings, some strength. We have to encourage that public for the women empowerment. Next one is what are all the difficulties in women's fighting against the violence and discrimination. Always we are going and doing the protest against the violence. Daily we are seeing so many rape cases, even 1 year or even 4 months baby also gone for the rape. Daily we are fighting for that one. Next one is rights of the girl child. If we are going and asking about our rights, again and again we are asking rights. Then mass media. If anything happen through the mass media, they will publish. They will spoil the women's life. This is the very difficult, pathetic condition in our state and in our country. Nowadays it is most common, most pathetic condition in our country. Okay, so many laws the government started to strengthen and protect the women's or girl child? I will say that some of act, that is the Dowry Prohibition Act, Factory Act, Employment State Insurance Scheme, Medical Termination of Pregnancy, Equal Remuneration, Child Marriage. So many acts they have started to protect the women's. So many schemes also they have started, that is Mahila Nidhi, Mahila Viskas Nidhi, Priyadashini Yojana, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, Women Indian Trust. So many trusts, so many agencies, so many schemes the government they are giving to protect the women and empower the women. But we don't know what all the scheme is there, what all the act is there. As a community health nurse, we should know what all the schemes is there for the women's girls. We have to educate the public to encourage the women's or to empower the women's or girl child. Thank you, my dear student. Today we have studied what is women empowerment. Women empowerment, what are the problems faced by the women in the society, how to solve the problems, how to empower the women, and what are the acts and schemes there in our country to empower the women. Thank you, students.